Hello again, YouTube. Just wanted to make a really quick video about which harmonica you should buy, or some ideas about which harmonica you can buy. And I thought I would take one of mine apart and just run through the bits of it first. So, this is the first harmonica I bought. It's a C blues harp, really old. And you can see it's got these silver bits, got this wooden bit, and then if you look closely there's these kind of brass bits, and those are the three main bits of a harmonica. So the silver bit is the cover plate. This is a cover plate from one that I sat on, I think, my fat arse. And now there's two different types of cover plates. If you have a look at this marine band, you can see that the cover plates cover quite a lot of the back of the harmonica. So that's the front and that's the back, and so that generally gives you a more muted, bit more resonance than something like that. This is an MS Blues harp, which is very open at the back. Not as open as some, but it is quite open. And that, with the cover plates, that makes a big difference. It's not just about the material that they're made of, because they can be made of plastic, bamboo, wood, usually tin. It's about the shape, how good it feels in your hand. That's always worth assessing, because I think one of the main reasons I chose MS Blues harp as my main harmonica is just because it fits my hand quite well, and the way that I play. But it also has these open backs, which I'm not a huge fan of, because it makes it gives you a brighter sound rather than the closed ones on the Hohner Marine Band. This is now these are probably one of the most popular harmonicas, the Marine Bands. Then inside you've got the comb. This is a plastic one from a Big River harp, I think. And I mean, I can't tell the difference between the sound of a plastic comb and the sound of a wood comb. I really can't. Maybe that's just the harmonicas that I've been playing. I don't know. The only thing that I would say is you probably can't see it, no. But on this marine band that I've had for maybe 2-3 years, I've noticed the wood comb is beginning to swell, which every now and again cuts your lip, or hurts your lip a little bit. So that I wouldn't say is great. You don't get that with plastic or resin or metal or anything else. Although the MS Blues harp that I've had for probably 7 years, there's no swelling in that at all that I can see, and I've taken it apart a couple of times. It doesn't play wonderfully. I've had to buy a new one, but it lasts a fair while. Then you've got the reed plates, which are the bits that actually make the noise. I don't know if you can hear that. So those are the reed plates, and they're usually brass, and they're usually they're pretty well made nowadays. Like Hohner, for example, to get a bad Hohner harmonica out of the box is rare, because these are all very, very well made. As far as I'm aware, they're only made in brass, but I think the company that makes them will decide the the quality of the reed plates. Like Suzuki and Hohner, I think are probably the two most reputable ones. To get a Duff Suzuki or a Duff Hohner, I think is quite rare. So generally, I think there is one harmonica out there made. These are made of where they're made of bamboo or some kind of composite material, but I think for the most part they're made out of brass. Now, my advice on a personal level, the reason why I went for the MS Blues harp is, one, because I like the feel, two, because it's a modular system, so you can take it apart. If, for example, one of your 7 draw reed goes, you can replace the reed plate, or you can replace just the reed. It's from another harmonica, or you can order parts and etc. You can modify these a lot. Whereas the marine band, for example, when it goes, it's pretty much dead. You can't do anything with it, and that was quite attractive to me because I like fiddling around with things. As a starter harmonica, I think the Honers are very good. They're reasonably priced. They're usually about 25 quid for things like the Pro Harp, the Big River, the Marine Band. They're usually about $25–30 euros, pounds, and I think that's a decent price to pay, because they're a clear step up from things like the Silver Star, which are good, for starting out, but they're not they're not quite as nice to hold. They're not quite as reliable. They're more difficult to bend, etc. So it's worth paying an extra $20 or £20 for a decent harmonica. And that's really all I've got to say. In terms of keys, get a C first, because there's loads of stuff on C, then an A, then a G or an F, D, and then just build your collection. But anyway, yeah, I hope that helps. Yeah, okay, cheerio, bye.